Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the Ace Combat 7 Aircraft Showcase. So, this one's going to be a little different than the last two showcases, in the sense that mods are going to be a thing. Got two types of mods: skin mods, which I will shout out the skin artist in the video as I show the skin, and I will also link the artist in the YouTube description for the archive of each video. As for the other type of mods, the enhancement mods, there's a lot. Enough that it'd be too long for YouTube description. So what Sly has suggested, and I'm gonna go and do this, is I'm going to do a Nexus collection of all the mods and post that link on the archive. It might not be up in time for the first episode archive, but it'll be up there on all the episodes eventually. But anyway, let me do a sound test, make sure everything's working. Testing. Okay. All right, so how we're going to do this is we're going to see if the thing times doesn't exist anymore, you said earlier. Zakale, the reason why I said 5 p.m. CDT and it's actually 4 p.m. CDT that I started is because I had errands I had to run, and I didn't know how long it would take. Turns out it didn't take that long. So, starting now to get more time in. Alright, welcome, Zakale. So, anywho. Look around my laptop here. So, we're gonna do this is we're going to start just kind of down the list with the American / Japanese. Then we'll go with the Russians stuff. Then the Europeans. And then we'll start DLC and just go down the list. And after all the DLC is done, then we'll get into the add-on mods. So first up is going to be mission 5444. No, there's no reason for that, Zakale. The reason,
all right, guys, I'll let you in on some.
The reason why in A6 I stuck with one jet for the entire episode is because each DLC skin of said fighter or plane, whatever, had different stats, so each of them needed to be played. Here, each aircraft's extra skins are just cosmetic. The stats don't change. So each aircraft only needs to be flown once. So I can cram more aircraft into a single episode, unlike A6. Because technically, the Rosgrees, hello, Soft. You're kinda, that's okay. Yeah, technically the, for example, the Cypher F-15 and the Chihaya F-15 were different aircraft. So, yeah. Anyway, for 444, we're going to start at the top. With the F-104C Starfighter. A slim supersonic interceptor from the Century series of fighters. Its thrusters and small, thin trapezoidal wings allow it to fly at great speeds, meaning it even stands up to more modern craft. Sure. Its nickname is Starfighter. Its unofficial nickname is Widowmaker. Yes. Exactly, Zakia. Let's get some real strange stats. The F-104C Starfighter was made by Lockheed. Its first flight was in 1954. It entered service with the United States Air Force in 1958. And the last Starfighter was retired in 2004 from the Italian Air Force. The largest operators were the United States Air Force, the West German Luftwaffe, the Italian Air Force, and the Turkish Air Force. Before we get into the weaponry, we're going to take a look at its skins. So, shit. So our skins here, we've got the standard Osea blank. Then for the Aruja, we've got the Belkin Barchetta by Space Girl Libra. You can find this on Nexus. I really like this one. This is a great skin. And I like the fact that the Belkins have the Iron Cross. Because they are trouble. Perform adamant in USAF. It's a high altitude such as fighter model test with that makes sense. Yeah, no, it is definitely an interceptor. Cross the strange real. I don't know, this isn't an official skin, Zakale. But the reason why it was called the Widowmaker was because of these short, stubby wings. A lot of its pilots died on landing because these wings are unstable at lower speeds. And so when it came into landing, you naturally would be at lower speeds. So if the balance wasn't right, the aircraft would become unstable. And unfortunately, the ejection seat pointed down in this aircraft. So with a combination of an unstable aircraft at low altitudes and your ejection seat go down, you do the math. But anywho, our next skin, we've got the tiger skin. This is base, so no real need to credit it. We're gonna skip the mage one for now. Our spare, oh wait, no. Mage. Our mage is a Rosgri skin. The F-104 Starfighter Rosgris by Solemn 1. I just kind of liked it. We got our Strider skin, which is just our normal one. And then the one that we're actually going to take, our spare skin. The Mobius Man by Eurovectrix. This is if Mobius 1 was in Real Strange as part of the American Air Force. I don't know. But you can see we got the Grim Reaper there. We've got the... is there a zoom? Yeah, we've got the nose art. I love the giant roundels. And we've got the ribbon up top. Now, as for our weaponry, the Starfighter's standard missiles are the AIM-9M Sidewinder, although this one might actually be the AIM-9C. Normally we would get 64 of them. However, I think I've got a part on here that... Yep, takeoff weight. So, thanks for that part, we have 104 Sidewinders. But normally it'd only be 64. Our special weapons, we've got the AIM-7 Sparrow. And we get 18 of them. We've got the AGR-20A APKWS 2 for the guided rockets. We get 20 volleys of these. Or 20 rockets of these. And then we also have the AIM-9X Sidewinder in the HPAA configuration. We're going to go ahead and take the spare. Hello, Cross. Welcome to the world of AC7. Fully assigned. If you check my mods list, Cross, I've got like 120 mods on right now. So much so that I even got a fan blowing on this thing. Just so it doesn't, you know, overheat. Other analysis. Nope. Okay. So let's... So that's... Maybe... Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and sortie.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
But what I like about this
Follow orders, Trigger.
aircraft,
Taxi to
this
the runway
particular
now.
mission, is you
Check
get to
your
see just
altimeter
how
and bring it
tiny
from
this
the
thing
runway.
actually is.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies.
See, look at that. We're
Trigger, your call sign is
we're
Spare 15.
good like 10 feet shorter than
Consider
everyone
your
else.
prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Immediate. It's a pencil.
Permission to take off. Go now. My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, you land your ass as grass. Spare 15. Takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
Oh yeah, we also get 6 players.
FCS is locked.
It's a pencil.
Good.
Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Yeah, you can already see mods. I have the campaign
Shot 2 missiles right between
or
all
multiplayer
darling
parts for campaign mod on.
No, aren't you?
I've got the nostalgic UI on.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Like I said, I'll have a full list eventually linked in a Nexus collection.
The bombers that attacked the runway are coming
But
back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just
yeah,
need to make a
multiplayer
lot of
parts for
Big
single
thing
player
was right at the
is
base.
a necessity.
Got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atone for your crimes. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
This is a great skin. I love this skin.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? They're that convincing. Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke! Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
No, but if it happened, I'm not gonna lose the
Commander
save
McKenzie?
over it.
Damn it. Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Roger that.
Have to repent us. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger starts?
This is the first.
Count's going forward.
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that
Yeah.
will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
No.
Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
Yeah, the
You can do this work. Anyone up for
bomb
some
interception is
programming?
basically what the Starfighter was designed to do.
In this unit, you get your
So
tail
it's
marked with
fast,
scratches or scratches.
lightweight,
It's the crime. They're called
has an
skin lines.
excellent climb
Three
rate,
scratches, right, Trigger?
if I can speak,
You are Harley's
but
bird.
dogfighting is not something it's good at.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
Bingo, direct hit.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out of here? Hey, Rider Rock, begin the attack. Move!
Sperry, watch your mouth.
Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
I am not a murderer, I am a pilot. It's not murder in war,
Focus on
as
destroying
long
the
as
target.
it's, you know, just a part of it. Now, an execution of a prisoner, yeah, that's murder. But in combat, nope. Them's the breaks.
Macy's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
Oh, shit.
But he killed Harling with his guns, too. This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Seems to be scrapped. Just can't imagine that she had those things anyway. What the problem is, if she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Yeah, the Starfighter's Edge is actually hit and slash.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
Think of it like an A-wing.
Are you? Wilco, Man at McKinsey, please maintain silence for the moment. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
I'm killing things. Like you told me to. Oh, you've had that many casualties. Maybe not in this war. But I remember in the previous war, a pilot called Mobius 1 totally wrecked your shit.
That trigger got most of them. Even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission. 2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make
One
a
escort
squadron of
remaining.
convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. The paper mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
The last escort is down. The bombers are ripe for the picking. Looks like we get to go home early today, gentlemen.
I love this job. Trigger does all the work. Count is no match for Harling's murderer.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
All right.
The Chatter Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7.
And there we go. That was the Starfighter.
Then you win. So
A great
you're
little
not done.
interceptor. Just don't
Just
try and
checking.
fight ground targets with it. I don't know why they consider it a multi-role. It's not. It's an
Spare
interceptor.
15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters.
Let's go for the
Too
taxiway.
fast. Lower your airspeed. 1,500 meters. Bank left.
Why am I speeding up? Why am I speeding up? Oh, wow, okay.
Right.
One wonders
Stand by
how
for
Trigger
your
reacts
next
every time we call him Harden's murder.
I
Oh,
lost
it
a lot of
definitely,
money for that trigger.
it
Don't
definitely would have
forget.
frustrated him.
Spare 15, the runway's free.
Probably would have not just frustrated, just straight up pissed him off. I won't
Did
be
I say
surprised
you
if there
could
were
take down
fist
the
fights
enemy?
that were broken out.
Throw
because of it.
anyone who disobeys into solid.
S rank. Alright, so the next one I believe we're gonna go to is Long Day. Yep. Excuse me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Arusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters.
Yeah. In spite of that, it was most like President was right toward. Here's the thing. I don't think Trigger knows who framed him. And by that point, I don't think he really cared. It was done. And getting revenge wouldn't be very profitable. He probably would never want to talk with George ever, but I don't think he'd want to kill him. Anyway, next up, these are add-on mods that I don't actually have. Okay, maybe I do. But one thing per thing. I don't have that one. Okay. Next up is the A-10C Thunderbolt 2. A highly durable fighter with heavy weaponry designed for close air support, its agility at low speeds, and its air-to-ground weaponry, including 30mm machine guns. It's not machine guns. It's called a cannon. The GAU-8 Avenger, to be exact, helped prove its worth in battle. Its nickname is Thunderbolt 2. Now for some real strange stats. The A-10C is Fairchild Republic. Its first flight was 1972. It entered service in 1977 with the United States Air Force. It is still technically serving, although its retirement, I think, has finally been officially announced. Its sole operator is the United States Air Force, much to the chagrin of the Army, because the Army definitely wants this plane. As for our weapons, we are armed with 100 AIM-9M Sidewinders as our standard missile. We're also armed with 40 Mark 84 unguided bombs, 44 AGM-65 Maverick 4 AGM missiles. And finally, here's a mod. I have a weapon switch mod. This is supposed to switch it from the LAU-68D 70mm 7-shot rocket pod with 40 shots to the BLU the BLU-96 fuel air explosive bomb. However, this isn't actually a fuel air explosive bomb. It is a shockwave explosive bomb. The SWEB. And we get 40 of them. General Electric's deadliest thing that spins. No, the Marines do not have the A-10. It's only the Air Force. It's a minigun. No, the minigun is smaller. The GAU-8 Avenger is the size of a Volkswagen. This plane is built around the gun. Anyway, for our skins... Oh, here's the parts. We got Superior Mobility Level 2, Fire Extinguisher, Queen's Custom, Extra damage. Yeah. Extra homing. Bigger boom on our bombs. Bigger range on our bombs. And the data. As for our skins, we've got the standard Osea skin. Got the standard Aruja, which I believe is the European one, dark green, for the shark mouth. This is supposed to be used. It was supposed to be used, you know, in Eastern Europe in case, you know, Cold War got a little hot. The special skin is the 4-tone gray mottled Jaws aggressor camouflage. And then skin 4, Zakale's actually going to love this one. The skin 4 is the Cascadian Independence Force by Antika. Andhika. I saw this, was like, oh, Zakale's gonna love this. Then we've also got just normal spare, normal Strider, and the Varkala for Daniel Orama. But for our purposes, we're actually going to be flying for the Cascadians. Alright, let's take off.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
By the dust.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the
Now,
base first.
the
If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
SWEB mod. I actually prefer it more than the shock missile because it's overpowered, but it doesn't wipe the field in a single thing.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air powers, other threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. A transport truck spotted. They're not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
What are the odds of getting out alive? That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Trigger, rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed
Strafing run.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice
Yeah,
try.
the A-10 is one of the
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us are
Air
allowed to
Force's
resupply.
best attack,
But in your heart, you want us to smash that base.
specializing in close air support,
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
more than actually taking out hard targets. I mean, it can, but there's actually an aircraft that did it better. The A6. A6 was more or less designed to take out hard targets. The A10 was built to support the engine to take out tanks.
You didn't nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count? Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that, full man? Locked. Vehicle down.
Enemies on my radar. They're late to the party.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bump and let's fill the area.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The anti-aircraft are too hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire.
Now, one thing the A-10 is not good at is dogfighting. Unless, of course, they decide to play at my speed and at my altitude. In which case, they can get picked off by the guns pretty easily. Yeah, the A-10, because it is a close support, it is often called in to take out targets danger close. So when you're constantly being called in for danger close missions, your incidents of blue on blue are going to be higher. Because guess what infantry don't have?
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Radar signatures.
Locked on. My finger's on the trigger.
So the pilot doesn't always know where the
Mess up and crash.
infantry he's supporting are. And if they don't give them good coordinates, well, you know, things happen.
No, we got a fire.
Spare 9. Locked on bandit.
But most other strike aircraft, like the Strike Eagle, the Navy's Hornet 16, or not Hornet, but Hornet A6, as well as the F-35, they're primarily precision strikes
Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
from longer range.
It's
Too awkward.
Ex-presidents.
When there's someone with that specific call sign. Yeah. Welcome, Pyman, to the highly modified showcase.
Fox 2.
Warning, missile in the air.
Enemy base is crippled. That's enough. Go find some enemies that can kill you.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another, like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Lucia has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the
All
next
right,
strategy
complete
wins.
annihilation on that
You get in on
base.
this too, Van Dog?
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access. Triggers destroyed all the trucks. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
15 miles away.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Oh, you motherfucking Sams. I will... I'm gonna wreck your shit.
Tank destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
My wings are off.
Take that!
Never thought I'd say this, but you're doing a hell of a job, Spare Squadron.
Adulation from the guard dog, untouched.
Missile.
Don't make me take it back. Eradicate the rest of them. Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble. Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this time. New blips on my radar. Get after them.
I spawned in Reed. Come on, Raz. I mean, they're just doing us. I don't care. I don't want to get shot. You shoot at me, I'm gonna shoot you back.
Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
There's the drones.
They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Let's see how many drones we
Did you ever know
can
about
take
the
out.
shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns. That lying son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Hostile has a lock.
One down,
Missile launched.
2. Three,
Spare 15 dead another. That's 3.
4,
This is spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
5,
Shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! My roller missile! Another one! I've got a bet
6,
on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down.
7,
Who is it? Time roller. Take it out.
8,
Push your pants over one aircraft being down.
9,
9 from 7 down. That's more than an ace. What happens to a bet when the bet
10.
is out?
Rip C-boom, yep.
Another bet down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders.
11.
Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
11 drones so far.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try to stop me. Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crafts down.
No, his character.
Best if you want to survive.
High roller.
God, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless.
C-bloom's fine.
Everyone knows you can your numbers.
New blip on radar. Shoot down anything that interferes with your mission. Engage or face punishment.
Yeah, Zakale, I get it. Just, I get your reference. Just don't give my audience a heart attack. But I knew what you.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Spare 15 locked on.
12,
3 minutes remaining. Spare 15 launching missile.
13,
Missed target. Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
On your ass.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
14,
Nice kill.
15,
15. Spare 11. Stop counting and start attacking.
So stop. Trigger, let the real battle begin.
Missile.
Break, break.
Missile. Missile.
16.
5 UAVs remain. 2 minutes remaining.
17. 18.
3 UAVs remain. We got this.
19. 20.
1 UAV remains. This is it. Leave it to me.
First come, first serve count.
You're low on missiles.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
21.
Well,
Blackjack.
taken out. Now, deal with the enemy base. No rest for the weekend. At least not one alive. 1 minute remaining.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Break! Break!
Nickel.
In gun range. Box down.
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
Oh no, I got hit. And there you have it.
You've hit the enemy base enough. Operation
The
is
A-10.
complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Now, vanilla-wise, I preferred the A10A to the A10C.
Who wants to bet who goes into solitary?
But with all these mods, the A10C is pretty cool. You know, because of the shock bombs.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
Death already. I don't want.
Some welcome.
Oh no, I got hit. He says, sitting in a tungsten bathtub. Pretty much. So the next aircraft, we're
You
actually going to
lost
be
claims, but the mission succeeded.
going to the land of the rising
However, some of you
sun.
crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
And we're heading to fleet destruction. As we take a look at the F2A Viper Zero. The F2A Viper Zero is a multi-role aircraft based on the F-16. Designed with its country's, Japan's, needs in mind, it shows its greatest strength in interdictions at sea and can hold its own in aerial combat. Its unofficial nickname is Viper Zero. Real strange stats. It was made by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, under license by General Dynamics. Its first flight was 1995, and it entered service with the JASDF in 2000. It is still serving, and its sole operator is the Japan Air Self-Defense Force. Basically, the Viper Zero is the F-16, but better. We are armed with 88 AAM-3s which is Japan's equivalent of the Sidewinder. And our special weapons are the Type 80 ASM for the anti-ship missile. We get 14 of those. We get 20 AIM-7 Sparrows. This is the hypervelocity air-to-air variant. Not exactly realistic, but whatever. And then for a rocket launcher, we've got the JLAU-3-A, and we get 20 volleys of those. We're going to start off with the anti-ship missile. Our parts that I've got on: Superior Maneuverability 2, Fire Extinguisher, Queen's Custom, Directional Proximity Level 2, Optical Hybrid Sight for range increase, Level 2, Advanced Homing, Level 2, for both missile, or for both our standard and special missiles, and we got a high-speed data. As for our skins, this guy's just starting to change the time. Oh yeah, I don't have Skies Restored yet. All right, so our skins we've got the standard Osea. Got the Aruja, which is the 3-tone green and sand. Got the special, which is the prototype white body with red stripes. I've got Mage in the JSDF, normal spare, normal Strider, the 6th Squadron 60th Anniversary skin, Yadagaratsu, Japanese mythical crow. I really love this one. And of course, the modified, or this is the altered F2A Nagase from Assault Horizon. I say modified because it does not have Nagase. Instead, it has project, or that project's logo on it. Yeah, I don't have any modded skins on this one. But we're going to go with the Yadagaratsu. There is a skin. I'll have to look that one up. For a while, I couldn't find it. Hi, Starscream. Welcome to stream. Now, I do have that for Ace X Cross. Yeah, I'll have to look up that one.
Your first mission is to refuel midair. I'll provide you with instructions, so follow my lead. 1,500 meters to tanker. Make left.
However,